Ta-da, here we go. What do you know? Look what just came in the mail. Bought this off eBay. Zeb Senesca's Rogue 2 Snowspeeder from Empire Strikes Back. Beautiful. So well put together. Would have had the Empire Strikes Back logo on here. I don't know how Hasbro can sometimes forget about stuff like that, but this is from the famous Battle of Hoth. Look at that figure and look at the helmet. Look at the face sculpt. That's pretty damn awesome, man, I gotta say. Snowspeeder looks fantastic. Got off a guy on eBay. Look, you can see the dust. Look at that. You know, just look at that. You can see that. See that? It's coming off there. I don't know if that's coming off on the camera. Here, I'll give it a wipe. But anyways, it does have Empire Strikes Back there. But should have had the Empire logo on this. Amazing Hasbro at times. Sometimes you guys nail so many nice box art. Look at that. Pretty good. Would have done it in a darker, I mean, it was in the Saga collection. Yeah, you can see there the Saga collection, which eventually became the Vintage collection. Yeah, in the Saga collection, they had the original card backs there. Give you an idea. Came a little beat up though. The way it was packed was not exactly stellar. But anyways, there you can go. See all that. Zev. Different features. Flaps come up. There's the whatchamacallit, what was that, the harpoon gun or whatever? Or the tail gun, but it's supposed to be a or maybe that's the harpoon. Oh, there's a landing gear. Swiveling tail gun, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. But cable detached. Good shot. What does he say? Jackson, I think? I forgot. Our left strand in the middle of Hoth, Blizzard. Zev departs Echo Base and embarks on sweeping search for the rebels after making audio contact. Yeah, with Captain Solo. Yeah, that's when he's just like, you guys all right? I forget what he says, actually. Brain fart. Anyways, the way it was packed, it was just like thrown in here. No, nothing in there for cushioning. So it is a little bit beat up. But the actor is actually Christopher Malcolm. And interestingly enough, he died, I believe, on February 19th. And it is the 9th today. So in 10 days, I guess this is sort of a tribute to him. I was thinking about saving it. I don't know. Maybe I should have put this video then. But I'm just thinking of this sort of now. But anyways, I guess I'll just load this up right after I'm done here. And but really happy to get this. This is one that's kind of eluded me for a while. The box isn't too bad. I mean, like, it's good for display. I'm going to wipe this down afterwards. But I don't know. I think this one's going to be another one that's going to come out of the box. I wouldn't mind getting this again just to have it in box. But it depends on the condition. You know, I might just leave it in here. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. It's not bad. I mean, this is the part that I wish was better. Hasbro should really consider should have considered redoing this. One of the things they could have done is, since you see there's like a scene how they built the hangar bay in here, and you can even see a tauntaun there. Somebody's on it. I wonder if that's just like a Luke Skywalker or whatever. It doesn't have to be. It just needs to be a normal. Look at that. Not too bad. If they actually built this and you kind of had, you know, like you could actually, sorry, my hand, imagine you just build a whole scene, just like you're doing with the Tantia 4 and the, whatchamacallit, the freezing chamber playset thing. And, you know, because they're starting to pump these out now. Anyways, so much potential, but why they don't do this, why they don't ramp up certain parts of production, why is he not on a TVC card? That figure it would have been good enough. Like, I could imagine what they could do now, but they kind of nailed his face right there. And you know what? Like, I'm fine with that. Like, to me, it's the realism comes first. There he is there. I mean, look at that. I don't know if you can focus in there, but look at that. Like, that's impressive. And this was produced This is a 206. There it is, Lucasfilm LTD 2006. So they probably made the sculpts and everything by 205, 204, and then got into production around there. But again, nice box art. You know, I mean, the only thing I would have said was they should have had Empire Strikes Back right there, you know, and I would have gotten rid of, I would have gone more to a bit of a classical. I mean, this is nice, but I would have done it, you know, a darker matte black, you know, obviously more vintage. But I don't mind the vintage collection stepping out of and putting like this type of like plastic window stuff that you kind of like, you put it in a little frame, but maybe have the ability to attach a couple of these and build out a whole scene. I don't know. I don't even want to do Hasbro's job for him. Would have loved him on a card back. And his co-pilot, I forget, I think his name was Jackson or something. He's like, good shot, Jackson. I think that's what it was. When they bring down the walker, or maybe he was in another speeder. I don't know. I'm amazed since Hasbro and Lucasfilm has basically made almost every character. They might as well keep going. I think the biggest problem is they don't seem to know how to sell these movies properly. The marketing is actually, you know, I mean, it's amazing how they come up so close to nailing so many. Like they've nailed a lot here, you know, but it's just like, you know, but whatever. I'm not getting paid by them, so I'm not my problem. Anyways, so surprise thing. I'll think about opening this one at some point and then adding it into some sort of scene that eventually I will create. Probably big shout out to Only One Kenobi again. I'll put his link because he actually goes through the whole vehicle. But right now, my videos are just my journey of picking up stuff that, you know, that I want to get. And it's kind of winding down already as far as modern, man. I mean, there's still quite a bit to go and some new stuff coming, but like new media, but it's getting there. Anyways, here it is. Pretty excited to get this. Pretty cool. Definitely another victory here. Cheers. Goodbye.